crypto, the notion that SEC Chairman Gary Gensler is quitting has swept Twitter. John Deaton, an attorney who is in favor of XRP, in a recent appearance at the first ONXDC Live Blockchain Industry Conference in Texas, John Deaton, the attorney representing over 75,000 XRP holders in the ongoing legal battle between Ripple and the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, offered some noteworthy insights. Deaton's speech elucidated the concept of qualified immunity, an important legal aspect that could call the SEC's actions into question. Officials in the government, including those at the SEC, are protected from personal liability when carrying out their official duties thanks to qualified immunity. Deaton stressed that this immunity is a major roadblock to holding regulators accountable for their actions. Deaton referenced the Bernard Madoff case, in which investors sued the SEC for inaction in the face of repeated warnings about Madoff's infamous Ponzi scheme. Regrettably, the judge dismissed the case, highlighting the difficulty in holding the SECs accountable. Deaton explained where things stand with the Ripple case's appeals process. The timeline can get very drawn out if a full appeal is filed while an interlocutory appeal is being considered. Deaton, considering his options, considered the possibility of SEC witnesses or even mediation. The SEC's position on the security status of various cryptocurrencies may influence the settlement, making the latter option more or less likely depending on the outcome of the Coinbase case. The SEC may have to wait until late 2020 for the Second Circuit to hear its full appeal after Deaton's prediction that Judge Annalisa Torres will deny the interlocutory appeal. The legal complexities of Ripple's fight against the SEC were revealed by John Deaton's remarks at the ONXDC Live Conference. An important barrier to holding the SEC and its officials accountable is the concept of qualified immunity. The Coinbase case is currently in the appeals process, and its outcome will have a significant impact on the future course of any potential settlement. In spite of the ongoing legal proceedings, the Ripple community, led by John Deaton, has maintained its unwavering support for the company. Many new things are happening in the digital asset ecosystem, such as partnerships, technological advances, and collaborations, all of which are fueled by the search for clarity and regulatory certainty. These initiatives highlight Ripple's perseverance and dedication to reshaping the global payments and remittances industries. Man resides at home with his paralyzed spouse. After a year of not seeing her, I ran into her at a high. Unpredictably, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has asked a federal court to allow senior SEC attorney Pascal Guerrier to withdraw from the litigation against Ripple and XRP. The senior attorney has since formally recused themselves from the case, further clouding the future of the trial. The SEC's legal strategy against Ripple included significant contributions from Pascal Guerrier, a prominent figure known for her expertise in securities law. There's widespread conjecture as to the cause of her abrupt departure because no explanation has been given. First, the SEC's internal disagreements over how to proceed against Ripple and XRP may have contributed to Guerrier's departure. Given her high rank in the agency, it's possible that her departure has more to do with underlying problems with the SEC's approach to the case than meets the eye. Second, the legal system may experience delays as a result of this new information. Changes in legal representation often cause delays because it takes time for the new team to learn the relevant details of the case. Third, some in the cryptocurrency industry see this as good news for Ripple and XRP. There's been speculation that the SEC is having trouble proving its case against the digital asset, despite the fact that it is difficult to predict legal outcomes based solely on changes in legal team. With the SEC's decision to dismiss Pascal Guerrier from the Ripple lawsuit, an already convoluted and closely watched legal battle has taken yet another unexpected turn. As the case progresses, everyone will be watching to see how this change affects Ripple and the future of XRP. Fox Business's Eleanor Terrett tweeted a link to a document that revealed a significant SEC development. The Commission has notified the judges of the acceptable and unacceptable court appearance dates for the second quarter of 2024. The legal teams for Ripple's CEO Brad Garlinghouse and co-founder Chris Larson have informed the presiding judge that their clients will be unavailable from April 1 to April 14, 2024. Since that time, The trial for the legal dispute has been pushed back to 20 April 2024. Both Ripple Labs and the SEC have agreed to begin formal litigation in the second quarter of 2024. The SEC has detailed specific participation requirements, despite the fact that the company has presented a flexible calendar and offered to participate in proceedings at any point within the timeframe. Ripple and the SEC both confirmed their intent to move forward with the appeals in formal letters sent to Judge Annalisa Torres of the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York in the second quarter of 2024. This most recent correspondence was necessitated by the court granting the SEC's request for an interlocutory appeal in the ongoing case against Ripple on August 17. This followed the ruling from July 13 that gave each side some success in the case. It has been reported that the absence of Ripple's top executives coincides with the anticipated Bitcoin halving, a major event in the cryptocurrency industry. On or around these dates, the Bitcoin network's mining rewards will decrease. Famous XRP, Expert Digital Perspectives, tweeted recently that they believe XRP will change the world of finance for the better. The expert likens XRP to oil, saying it has the potential to become the new oil of the financial industry by spurring expansion and lowering costs. This article explores the revolutionary potential of XRP and its prospective effects on several industries. Some analysts at Digital Perspectives have suggested that XRP might play a similar function in the economy as oil did in the past. XRP may be useful for the Fourth Industrial Revolution in the same way that oil ensured the dollar's continued supremacy after the gold standard collapsed. The tweet emphasized the carbon-neutral architecture of XRP as well as its capacity to reduce friction and contribute to global development. According to the expert, XRP has the potential to disrupt a wide variety of industries, from startups and SMEs to banks, central banks, and clearinghouses. Digital Perspectives highlighted the transformative potential of XRP by equating it to new oil or water of the financial world. The expert thinks XRP might be like the combustion engine in the Industrial Revolution's connection with oil, and that its present value may not be in sync with its disruptive potential. Although the gold standard has been abandoned, the experts stressed the importance of commodities like gold in maintaining faith in the developing monetary system. Digital Perspectives believes commodities like gold will continue to have sway even if central banks have turned to create money in the absence of the gold standard. This viewpoint demonstrates the analyst's understanding of the dynamic nature of the financial market. The analyst also considered the possibility of a break from the petrodollar accord, with the possible effects of Saudi Arabia's departure on international finance being singled out. According to the researcher, these changes might significantly alter the course of international financial markets. The analyst recommends being proactive rather than passive in the face of such possibilities. The XRP market, according to the researcher, will soon shift from speculation to usage. The analyst views the contemporary age to be interesting due to the arrival of the digital and tokenized domain brought about by the Fourth Industrial Revolution. Digital Perspectives Permable suggests XRP's disruptive potential in the financial industry, and this focus continues to attract experts and fans alike. The analyst likens XRP to oil in that he thinks it will deliver usefulness, reduce friction, and spur global development. XRP's innovative carbon-free architecture has the potential to usher in a new age in global banking. Insights into XRP's real worth and influence may emerge when market players adapt to new conditions and dynamics